Hello friends, I'm just sitting here on the ferry and just watched a webinar on fat loss after 40 and wanted to share a few things that have been on my mind around this. And the first is there's this narrative that it's all downhill after 40. I think it's a pretty actually depressing message that we're getting, that there's not really hope for people and that your metabolism is going to slow. Hormones are going to go wonky, you're going to feel crappy, you're not going to sleep good, all of the things. And there's some truth to that. Yes, that can absolutely happen. But if we are proactive, it's the basics. If we do the basics, which are really nourishing our body with whole foods and the right balance of macronutrients, it's not about depriving our bodies. Like, eating less and doing more cardio is actually the recipe to increase fat because you're burning muscle. You're not fueling your body, you're slowing down your metabolism. So really, it's nourishing your body, lifting weights, and doing some strategic cardio or HIIT for cardiovascular health and to burn fat. But muscle is the key to maintaining a healthy body composition as we age. Like, it is the number one thing. If you don't have muscle, you are going to burn less calories. I do InBodies every day for people. I do nutrition consults, I teach classes, and I mostly work with women, and I see that most of them are under eating. So most people that are overweight are under eating. They're not overeating. They're not fueling their body properly, which is slowing down their metabolism. Their basal metabolic rate is slowing down. It's lower than the optimal range. That's from yo-yo dieting. That's from undernourishing, not eating enough of the right things, mostly protein and carbohydrates. Most of us eat too much fat because fat is very calorically dense. So we want healthy fats, but we don't want a lot of saturated fats, and we don't want too much fat. Too much fat is the number one thing that actually causes us to gain weight and have a hard time with losing it. And that was just on this webinar about stubborn weight loss for women. So it's getting the right portion of protein, carbohydrates, fat, and fiber at every meal to make sure that you are nourishing your body, that you're able to build muscle, that your body feels safe and not stressed, that you're not stressing your body. You're not increasing cortisol, because what happens is our body goes into storage mode. If we're not getting enough fuel, if we're doing a bunch of cardio, we're actually burning muscle, we are slowing our metabolism down. We're going to gain fat. We're going to gain the visceral fat. We're going to be tired. We're going to have unstable blood sugar. There's so many things that go with that. So it's going back to the basics, lifting weights 3 times a week. And this isn't baby weights. We're not lifting baby weights. We're lifting heavy weights where the last 2 reps are challenging. It's eating the right balance of protein, fat, fiber, and carbohydrates at every meal, at least 30 grams of protein at every meal. So minimum for women, 100 grams of protein a day. And then making sure that you are doing a little bit of HIIT or getting your heart rate up strategically. You don't need a lot of that during the week, but a little bit for cardiovascular health. And then just daily movement, just walking, getting your steps in. 8 to 10,000 steps a day is ideal. But if you can't do it all, literally 3 days of strength training can be 30 minutes and getting 30 grams of protein, especially at breakfast. Like, super duper duper important. Do not start your day with a bunch of carbs, like a fruit smoothie, or even like 2 eggs and veggies, because you're getting 12 grams of protein and you're not getting any carbohydrates with that. So you need the right fuel to give you energy throughout the day. You also want to front load your calories, because if you intermittent fast and you don't eat till noon, you're slowing down your metabolism. You've got you're not having that fuel to fuel your workouts, to give you energy to get through your day. So you want to front load your calories. Stop eating early. Have an early dinner. Don't snack. That is the best way to, if you want to do intermittent fasting, that's the best way to do it. And then you won't have the cravings at night. So when we don't eat enough during the day, then we have cravings at night, and then we eat and then we go to sleep and it turns into fat. So, just wanted to share that, and I'm here for you, whether it's virtually or in person, if you want to talk more.